yeah. And then you're just like sitting there like So guys, this is part 2 of Americans Being Antisocial. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, go check it out. Like if someone asks you to go out and they cancel, you're happy. Because it's like, yes, I didn't want to go. Or like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And it sucks though because I'll sit home like, I want friends. I'm bored. I don't have friends. I'm bored. But then when it's time to go out and meet people, it's like, And also, I think it's more than just that. I think even in general, like, even in school, it's like the school I go to can kind of seem a little cliquey, and it's like people want to stick with people they already know. Mm-hmm. They're not ready to let someone join their circle, mm-hmm. and that's like, and it's awkward too because when you do join a new person, like another group circle, then like they're talking about something like, oh yeah, remember that, yeah, and then you're just like sitting there like.
You don't even know what
you don't get what they're saying.
About. They don't even invite you in the conversation.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
literally.
Like I understand that I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, but at least like I would like to feel involved.
Right. Even that. Then don't even mention. They'd be like, oh, so and so did this. What? You're for real? Like I've experienced that, and I'm just like, I don't know who and so is. And it's better. I think honestly, if you're gonna hang out with someone who's new to your circle, don't mention other things that they might not know. Even if you do, try to include them in some way. Like, oh, we'll introduce you to that person. Versus just talking it in my face, like, then it's kind of like one of those things where I don't think this has ever happened to me, but where someone is inviting, like friends are together and they're inviting someone to to go have fun. They're like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun, and then that one friend is sitting there like, are y'all gonna invite me? Even though that's like a whole different scenario, but that's how it kind of feels, and you feel left out. It's just awkward. You're just standing there, and then all I can do is just smile like this.
You're like, or you're just kind of like looking around like busy, and then you pull out your phone. You're looking
right. You pull out your phone. And it's the phone's fault too, because when we first came in the early 2000s, phones were not a big thing. So like, you know, we were outside. We hung out with the neighborhood kids, mm-hmm. sat on the porch, like talked to their grandma. It was really fun. And then as the years go by, technology's taking over. Everyone's home. And I don't even want to blame it on the seasons in America, because I feel like even in Asia, like let's say like South Korea, they have harsh winters too, but they're still more like, they still hang out. I don't know, like I had a class, an anthropology class, and it was one of the books, and they're saying that, I think the girl was from Korea or Japan or something like that, like the international students, and she was saying, oh, like in America, like once you all in class, people just leave, no one talks to each other, just go. She's like, but in like Korea, when they're done with the class, they all leave together to go have lunch. I don't think that's childish. That's not giving elementary. It's just giving, you know, relationship, friends, I don't know. And also, it's just like really hard to build relationships with people, because you can meet people, right, and you're vibing, and then like, you know, my mom's always like, oh, ask for the number. I'm like, Mom, it doesn't work that way in America, because if you do that, they think you're creepy. Mm-hmm. And then like, obviously, or obsessed, like, right?
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Obviously, if you're gonna build a friendship, you have to keep
As me now, as me as me am now, and me as me I am that I am now.
Communicating, yeah. You keep communicating somehow, right? So it's like, if I tell you, hey, want to go here, I'm not being clingy. I'm trying to build a relationship, because how are we gonna build a friendship if we're not, you know what I mean?
Like, we literally live in a society where like taking someone's number the first day is weird. Like, how is that weird? I never could like process or understand how is that
they'd be
weird?
Like, why do you
you're only just, you know, you want to connect with the person, you want to make friends with the person. Like, we are in the USA, it's hard, like it's mm-hmm. like, you know, it's hard living.
They'd be like, why do you need my number?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stick together. It's good to make friends. It's good to
even
connect
simple
with people.
Thing like Instagram. If you ask on the first day, they might think you're weird. And I don't know, it's like,
but most of the time they'd rather
the Instagram. But here's the issue with Instagram.
Yeah.
If Instagram, obviously there's DMs. If I reach out to YouTube, they're gonna think I'm weird. So it's like, so then it's like, okay, well, we just hit it off in class, but how are we gonna hang out? And for me, for someone to be my friend, it means we also hang out outside of class. We go to places. So it can't just only be when we get to class, because now you're just my classmate that we just chat in class. That's not friendship. And then another thing that's really, really, really strange behavior that I don't understand is how can you hit it off for one day or a few days, then the next day or the next few days, it's like y'all never talked.
Like literally, oh my God.
All right, guys, this is part 2, so I'm going to be posting part 3 soon. Keep tuned. And also don't forget to subscribe and like the video and leave down any comments. And I'll see you guys in part 2. Bye.